How's it going? Right then, today is Sunday, the 31st of May. I didn't get out on the bank holiday Monday, I'm sorry to say. I had other things I had to do. I had to get some painting on my fence and stuff. Anyway, this is where today I've come to do some magnet fishing, but I've just arrived and as you can see, the water is absolutely chock-a-block with lily pads. So there's no way that I'm going to be able to magnet fish along here and disturb all this natural environment for the fish and for the wildlife. Just over there at the back is the A57, just above that bridge there. You might be able to see a car go past there. It went then, yeah. So I'm just off the A57 from Widnes into Warrington Town Centre. But I'm not going to be able to fish this bit. So what I've done is, or what I'm going to do is, further down the canal, right up that way, there's a little car park. And I've just had a little walk down, about 15 minutes walk. And there's a car park there, so I'm going to park the car up, and opposite the car park, the water doesn't seem to have as many lily pads in there. So, I'm going to switch off now. I'm going to park up over there. I'll be back with you in a minute. Right then, okay, so we've set up over here now, and the van's parked up over on a car park over there, and I've just looked at the water and it's fairly clear. There's not many lily pads knocking about, but one of the gentlemen who actually comes and empties the bins for Sankey Valley Canal, who works along the side here, he works for Warrington Borough Council, he's actually here now, and his name is Mr. Terry Yates. Yeah. And believe it or not, me and Terry, a long time ago, used to go out drinking, playing darts, doing the lot, everything. So, this guy is a really old friend of mine.
Very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, all my subscribers.
This guy is the funniest man not in the country, in the world, mate, in the world.
How good's that?
He's absolutely brilliant. And he's a mean karaoke singer too. Hunker Burning Love.
Bit of Burning Love, bit of Elvis Presley Burning Love. Anyway, so this is Terry, very old friend of mine. He was just emptying, coming along, then cleaning everywhere up for the public. And he's just seen me there, spotted me setting it up, and he went, "Whoa, Magnetman, is that you?"
Actually in person and not on video.
Yeah.
I watch all his videos, he's brilliant.
In person. So
yeah, he's
today, first start of my date, this has made my day, this has to see Terry. I've not seen him for over 10 years. Right then, so, let's get back to the magnet fishing. Righto. Okay then, right. So, as you can see, today, no all-in-one waders today. It's too warm. The sun today is going to be about 27 degrees, somewhere around about there. It's going to be a warm one today, so them waders, there's no way I'm working in them today, no chance. Right, as normal, let's get on with it, get a few live chucks in and see what we can see. If you see here in the water, by the way, don't know if the sun's going to be blocking it out or not, no, I'm not sure, but I've just found a stretch of water now that's not got, well, hardly any lily pads in it at all. It's quite clear, the water, so hopefully I won't be disturbing the wildlife or anything like that. So, back on Sankey Valley Canal. Again, as usual, standard operational procedures. 200 kilo double-sided magnet, you know the one. If you're going to buy a magnet, I really do suggest you get this one. It does everything, absolutely everything. Even Scotty B, he's just got himself one from Patriot Magnets, and he's finding it quite a good little magnet to use as well. Instead of getting these big 700-800 plus kilo magnets, just get yourself one of these. It does the job. Anyway, let's get on with it. First chuck nothing, but I do know that there's quite a few people who come on here magnet fishing who don't actually film themselves doing it like my good self, but there's quite a few people who come on here, so A lot of it could have actually been overfished, but we'll plod on with it and just see what happens. You never know. It's a day out, innit? Okay, so 3 chucks in, very clean. Absolutely nothing at all on my magnet whatsoever. No magnetic rocks, nothing. So right, I'm going to turn it off. But today, I feel as though, because there's a lot of lilies in the water, I'm going to have to go to little certain spots instead and just try and work in between where all the lily pads are, instead of combing like I normally do. I normally fan an area straight across, as you know. But I'm not going to be able to do that today. I'm just going to have to go to work my way down the canal, and then just see where I can get in and not disturb any of the wildlife and the plants. Right then, I'll switch it off and I'll see you in a minute. 20 minutes later, we first find the bottom of a luncheon meat tin that is completely tatered. Look at that. Big hole in it. How do? Look, I don't know. 20 minutes and that's all I've had in this one spot. That's a nice clean canal, that, isn't it? It really is. Couple of magnetic rocks, but that's about it up to now in this head. Stick with it for about another half an hour and then I'll move along and see what's going on, but 20 minutes, I don't know. As usual, all the bins are out. Green bin, orange bin, yellow bin, sign. Got to be organised, haven't you? So, I'm not sure what this is, but it's some kind of, I don't know, something that you grip things with. It's got a little nut and bolt at one end, and it's got something there. Not a clue what that is. Bit weird. I don't know if it's an old fishing type of apparatus or not, I don't know, but got that, that's interesting. We've got a key to the top, key to the top of a spam tin, a meat tin, some kind of luncheon meat or something like that. You can see there the little key that you open it up. So people obviously must still maybe fish here, because it's not very rusty, that isn't, so maybe people are still here fishing every now and again. A little fisherman's seat. There you go, a little foldy up one. I think myself, what we're going to do with that is we're going to dry it out, and I've got somewhere have my butties on later on. How good's that? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a belter, that. Right, I've sussed it. It's full of weed, absolutely loads of weed all the way inside the canal, and it's like, you know, the ponds that I normally do, and they're full of silt. It's the exact same situation here, but full of weeds. So I've been letting my magnet drop down slightly inside the water, you know, just jerking it back and to, slowly. The same line that I've just been going along and I've had nothing, I did it that way, where I was jerking. The magnet went in through the weeds and then got that out. So there we go. A nice little seat for Mr. Magnetman to sit on, to have his sweeties and his butties in a moment. Marvellous. We're in the money. Me first 1p piece. There we go. We're getting them out now. Penny! Ow! Ow! Everyone, every place I go to, I'm getting cash all the time. Doesn't matter where. I've said it 1,000 times. Why? Why do people throw money in the canals and these ponds? Baffles me. Right then, so one of my subscribers has just arrived at the canal just to have a little throw. They live local along here near Sankey, So I'll let them introduce themselves to you, and they can say hello.
Hello, my name is Abby.
Hello, my name's Phil.
There you go, how good's that? And as you can see there, Abby's got her own little magnet there. It looks like it's a little 150 that she's got. And Phil, I've just lent him my 200 kilo, double-sided, and they're going to have a little throw in canal as well and see what they can get. Right then, let's see what they can get, and we'll see you in a minute. Right then, little Duracell battery, only a small one. It's, I think it's one of them AAA's. Yeah, AAA Duracell battery. Simply Duracell. Nice. Okay, so we've got ourselves a little tin of Spam there. Obviously, again, the anglers have left it lying around. Another base of an old can. Another base of an old can again. And also just a little piece of scrap metal there. Not sure what that's off. It's got a few little holes in, a few nail holes. What it used to be tied onto, I'm not sure. But that's my first bit of scrap metal of the day. I have actually just moved along now, by the way, to the next peg, just to have a little dip round here. And I do seem to be getting a few little bits and pieces. This time I have really got a pair of scissors. There you go. Bit full of weed and all sorts, them ones. There we go. Nice pair of scissors. I know the ones that I dragged out last time with the wig, bit of a joke. These, real. There you go, look at that. Just a little pole there, it looks like it's off a fishing box. It's got a little tightener at the top there, probably for like a rod rest or something, or a keep net or whatever. But it's just a little pole, little plastic connector at the top. Nice. The top of an old flask. There you go. Looks like it's an old stainless steel one. That's stuck to it. Got a bit of metal in it, obviously. But all I need now is find the other bit, and then I can replace my flask that I broke last week. I found an absolutely ancient pair of clippers, nail clippers. You can just see the shape of it there, how it is. They're corroded to hell, them. And even if they was like stainless steel ones, they're gone, them now. Absolute marvellous. It's got some kind of metal plate of some kind. As you can see there, it's got an hole in the middle, and it's got a little bit of timber on the side of it as well. A couple of nuts there. Not sure what that's off. Not a clue. Weighs a tiny bit though. Nice old 2p piece. There we go. Loving it. I found it looks like an old blade of some kind. Or I'm not sure. It's going to a point anyway. Supposed to be magnet fishing anyway. Thought we saw a rat coming across the water. Wasn't a rat. It was only a flaming hedgehog, wasn't it? It must have fell in off the side. Now, all the way around the canal, you've got a concrete razor all the way around, and there was no way that was going to get back out. So anyway, 15 minutes later, what I've done is big long branch, coaxed it to the side, got it in, took it out, and I've just put it over there now in the bushes, back to its wildlife. Poor little thing. It was swimming round and round and round. Probably couldn't get out. I don't know how long it's probably been in water for. I don't know. Anyway, it's saved now. Saved the hedgehog. There he is. He's been for a nice swim, and now he's put back in his little undergrowth. Hopefully he'll dry out now, and he should be okay there now. Poor thing. It's absolutely drenched. Been in water for God knows how long. Anyway, should be alright in here now. It's all nice undergrowth for it. So anyway, saved the day for the poor thing. So you've just seen the clip of the hedgehog in the bush. the side of the flaming canal, full of nettles. Look at that now, all up my arm there. All been... I need one of them, what is it, dock leaves I think they call them, I don't know, anyway. Stung to hell, never mind, game on. Right then, okay, so I've actually come down now a little bit further. I've come down probably about another 3 or 4 pegs, which is probably about 30 metres or so. Over yonder is where the car is, over on the car park over there, so we're a bit closer now to the car park. First chuck in, and I've got myself a rod rest there, as you can see there at the top. It's an old rod rest. It can probably still be used again, that, if it gets cleaned up. But that was my first chuck in, that then. Lovely. Okay then, right, so I've moved along a little bit further now. 2 or 3 pegs down. There was nothing there at all, a few coins, a few tins, and that was it. So I've come now right opposite where the van is, where the car park is, and just started having a little throw here. First chuck in, we've got myself a little green torch, as you can see there. Little LED torch. I don't know if that's going to work again or not. Not sure. Then also, this big, it's like a type of chisel, if you look at it. Don't know what's going on there. Big chisel head on it. Got a big thing there, so weighs quite a bit that as well. So straight to scrap man. And then also attached to the to all of that lot was somebody's really nice jacket for going out in town. Looks like they don't know what's gone on there. Anyway, pockets are empty. Another move, a little bit further down again. This time, I think it's a helium bottle filler upper. No, for balloons. Not sure. Big blue canister. Little funny top on the top there. Full of liquid. Not a clue.
Subscribe.
What's your name and where do you come from?
Violet. I'm Warren.
You like Fiona? You like Fiona?
And you gotta like subscribe, you know, to magnetman. Hoolihan.
It's close enough. Yeah, I'll have that. I'll have that. So what's your name? Where do you come from? Oh, shy, you see.
Right, so make sure you subscribe and make sure you watch his and
Click the
fishing
thumbs up
videos
and turn your notifications on.
Okay then, it's roundup time. Here we go. Right then, so today our 2 special guest appearances is Abigail. She loves to be called Abby. And Phil. There you go, give us both a wave, go on, there we go, marvellous. Them 2 have been out all day with us today, magnet fishing. They've had quite a few little bits and pieces as well. Right then, so, scrap metal wise, hardly anything, I'll be honest with you, not much going on here. A couple of these straps, that other thing there, that thing, don't know what that is, got a bit of wood on that end there, so, I don't know. I've had plenty tins though. Plenty tins of spam. Old more spam there, look. Old tip. Look at how thingy that one is there. Full of holes. Look at that one. That's no good, that one now, is it? That's not going to come out. And a few more in there. And then on the old white mat, as usual, we've had a pair of scissors. We've had the top off the flask. We've had a couple of batteries. We've had a little rechargeable one there. You see that there, and then the Duracell AAA. We had that little green light, little flashlight. We'll see if that works later. We had a few coins, not many. What have you got there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 15 pence in coins. I've had this little air clip as well, as you can see there, little metal air clip, nice. Brake, part of a brake off a push bike. One of them canisters. That thing for fishing, not a clue what it is. If anybody knows, put it down in the comments below for us if you don't mind, because I've not a clue what that is. I've had a lock off a push bike that's been broken, and then a shower hose pipe. How random's that? I don't know. Marvellous, isn't it? Anyway, right then, so, as normal, if you don't mind, it would be much appreciated if you can give me a little thumbs up. Subscribe if you can. Tell your mates, you know the score. Spread it around the world. Magnet fishing is #1 sport. Right, I'm going to get going. It's getting on now. Sunburned to hell. Going to come back again next week. Head further back towards Busey area, near the Arches it's called. So I'm going to do that. Right then, take it easy.